Good day, everyone, and good day to our loyal viewers. Once again, we're back at our event where players all around the world get to show and express their intelligence. I am your favorite host, Jean Goyal. I'm together with your not so favorite host here.
Hey, I would argue that I'm everyone's favorite host. Isn't that right, viewers? Anyways, I am Francisco Balingit, your co-host, and welcome to our game show called Patalinisay, a family feud game where our contestants will be sharpening their minds about a specific topic. At the end of the game awaits a special prize for the winners to take home. Now, is everyone ready to have their minds get blown by the facts about... Wait, what is our theme for tonight again, partner?
Tonight's theme is called the Magnetism Quest, where the contestants will be exploring the facts relating to magnetism. Seems interesting, right? Has anyone here wondered what magnetism is all about? Have you, partner?
Mm-hmm. Quite so. You know, when I hear the word magnetism, there's only one thing that comes in my mind: magnets. However, it does make me curious, hearing the in depth information all about it.
You bet there will be. Anyways, it's time to introduce our contestants for today's show. Let us welcome Pair A, Venice Apollinaris and Camille Arañas, and their opponents, Pair B with Trisha Bacchus and Tessa Asistido.
Now, before we begin, let us review the rules. This show will have two stages, and each question will have 10 points. Whichever pair has the most points until the end of the game wins and receives the prize. The, the unfortunate team gets something lesser than the winning.
Now, should we start? I can feel the tension already.
Sure, let's go. So here's the first question. What are the two main types of the magnetic ore?
The two main types of magnetic ore are magnetite or iron oxide and lodestone or leading stone.
That's right, the two main types of magnetic ore are indeed magnetite and lodestone. Pair A gained 10 points. Now, on to our next question. What are the two forms of magnetism?
Permanent magnets and temporary magnets.
Correct. 10 points for pair B. Permanent magnets are magnets that emit a magnetic field without the need of an external source of magnetism of electrical power. Temporary magnets are, on the other hand, behave as magnets when attached or is close to something that emits a magnetic field, and they are dependent on those that they lose the characteristics when the source is removed.
Wow, I didn't know that. You're quite informed, huh, partner?
As I said, I only know about magnets, not magnetism itself. Anyways, our next question will be about a theory in magnetism. So for the next question, what is Weber's theory?
Well, as we all know, magnets are composed of tiny molecular magnets that arrange themselves when the material is magnetized, which leads us to the conclusion that Weber's theory talks about the idea of molecular alignment of paramagnetic materials.
Well, let's see the answer. That is correct. 10 points again for pair B. They're now leading with 10 points against pair A. Weber's theory of magnetism assumes that all magnetic substances are comprised of tiny molecular magnets, based on the fact that all atoms have magnetic properties due to the spinning action of the atom's electrons, and magnetized materials have these molecular magnets oriented in random directions, resulting in a net zero magnetic field. When an external magnetic field is applied, these molecular magnets align themselves in the same direction as the external field. causing the material to become magnetized. The region of aligned molecular magnets are called domains, and the degree of alignment is specified by a quantity known as magnetization. Then, let us proceed in our next question. What is the ability of material to retain its magnetism?
The answer is retentivity.
Alright, let us see the answer. And correct! 10 points for pair A. They are now back in the game.
Retentivity in magnetism refers to the capacity of a magnetic field to stay in a substance after the external source has been removed. It provides information on the magnetic strength of such a substance. Now, for our final question in this stage, let us refer to these pieces of information. Every magnet has two regions called magnetic poles that produce a definite chain of organized patterns of invisible lines of flux around it. These lines of flux are called as lines of force or more commonly known as magnetic flux, and together they make up what's called the magnetic field. The lines of force is a symbol of phi and a unit of Webers or WB. The number of lines of force within a given unit area is called the flux density, and it has the symbol B and a unit of T for Tesla. With this information, how do we measure the flux density?
Since the standard unit of area, we can measure flux density by dividing Weber's W. Since the standard unit of area is square meters, we can measure by dividing Weber's to meter squared or WB over m squared.
That is correct. Wow, that was amazing. 10 points for pair B. And that concludes the first part. Don't lose hope, everyone, as the game does not end here. Now, without further ado, let us start with a modified true or false. Alright, let us start once again. Is everyone ready? First statement, when adjacent poles are the same, they attract one another. And when adjacent poles are not the same, they repel each other. Is this true or false?
False. It's the other way around. When the poles are the same, they repel each other. And when the poles, such as the North and South Pole, which are not the same, will attract one another.
That is right. You can remember this easily by the famous expression opposites attract. 10 points for pair A.
On to the next statement. Magnetism can be destroyed by breaking the magnet into two pieces. Is this true or false?
False. Magnetism cannot be destroyed by simply breaking the magnet into two, but can be destroyed by heating or hammering the magnetic material.
Is that right? Let's see. That is right. It is. It is false. You cannot break up magnetism by simply breaking the magnet into two. This means that if you break a magnet into however many pieces, each of those pieces would still have a north and south pole. Isn't that amazing?
It is indeed. No matter how small the magnet is, it will still have magnetism, unless you heat it or hammer it. Pair B gets 10 points. Now, on to the next statement. The unit of flux, which is Weber, is named after William Edward Weber, while the unit of flux density, which is Tesla, is named after Nikola Tesla.
False. It's Wilhelm Edward Weber.
Is it indeed Wilhelm? The answer is correct. It's false.
Since we're on our last statement, who will be the one to take our grand prize? And who will go home empty?
Without further ado, let us reveal the last statement. Flux density can be measured by dividing the flux with a unit of Webers to the area which is in meters squared. Using the formula, solve the problem given below. The amount of flux present in a round magnetic bar was measured at 0.013 Webers. If the material has a diameter of 12 centimeters, Calculate the flux density. Raise your digital hands if you have the answer. Remember, explain the process.
Based on the given, the answer is 1.15 Tesla.
How did you arrive at that answer?
So first, we identify the given values, which are 12 centimeters for the diameter and 0.013 for the levels. It was stated that area is on square meters, and since the given is in diameter, you need to find for the area. The formula for the area of a circle is pi multiplied to the radius squared. In order to solve for the area, we divide the diameter into 2 to get the radius, which is now 6 centimeters. We then turn the centimeters into meters, which would be 0.06 meters. Now, we use the formula of the area, so we multiply pi, which is 3.14, to the radius, which is 0.06, then square it. Now we have 0.0113 meters squared, which is now our area.
We can now proceed in using the formula aforementioned. We divide the amount of Webers, which is 0.013, to the area, which is 0.0113, which would lead to an answer of 1.15 Webers or meters squared or 1.15 Tesla.
The answer is correct. Pair A are the winning pair with a total of 60 points.
Congratulations to our pair A. You have won ₱1,000,000. And congratulations to our other pair also. However, you're not getting home empty-handed though. You still won the consolation prize of 5,000 pesos.
Once again, congratulations to our winners. And to our viewers, did you enjoy our segment for today? Once again, this is Shin Koryal An.
And this is your co-host, Francisco Balingit III. And this is
Patalinisan.
Patalinisan.